welcome. You're watching NDTV Profit. I'm Mahima Vachrajani. Well, Bangalore-based ID Fresh Foods has announced that they have started work to launch its own brand of spices and masala. The announcement comes at the time when top spice brands from India are facing troubles over quality concerns. Now, to discuss more about this, we have with us Mr. PC Mustafa, founder of ID Fresh Foods, who joins us to give us a taste on how things are panning out for the company. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Mahima.
Right. So my first question to you is, can you give us a brief as to what kind of masalas you're planning to launch? What are the timelines looking like? And, what kind of products will you be launching?
We are looking at launching fresh spices in the market, and it will have two categories that we're looking at. One would be the current masala powders, which people are used to, which will include chili, turmeric, coriander as well, along with other blended masalas. But at ID, we always look at something different and something unique. So we're also looking at launching the masala paste in the market.
Understood. So, yeah, go ahead.
The masala paste that our grandmothers used to make at home, that's what we plan to launch along with the current masala powders.
Understood. So, Mr. Mustafa, I'm trying to understand that were you always planning to do this, or this is on the wake of all the regulatory overhang that is there on masalas right now?
No, we have been working on it for almost like 3-4 years now to get this right.
Okay. And also, if you can tell me that how do you plan to differentiate yourself with the masalas that are already present in the market?
So I would say 4 aspects. One, as I mentioned earlier, we will have a masala powder and a masala paste. In masala powder itself, there will be 3 differentiation. One would be our products will be fresh in the market. We will not have to keep the products for many months. We should be able to give a weekly fresh masala made and being used immediately for a consumer. That has been ID's philosophy throughout the journey. So we sell fresh. Second part would be from a sourcing perspective. We would be using a IPM technology, wherein integrated pest management solutions are in place to avoid pests or also pests in the final product. And from a sterilization perspective, especially with the current controversy in place, we plan to use the steam sterilization, not the chemical-based sterilization. So these are the 3 differentiating factors for ID masala powders.
Understood. So, I'm just trying to understand here. I don't know the science behind preservating, but from what I understood is that ethanol oxide is used to preserve those masalas. But since you're saying that you'll be serving it fresh, the shelf life will not be longer. So then you'll be not using any kind of preservatives, or will you be using a milder preservative? If yes, then what kind of preservative will you be using? So
I want to share a quick story with you. We open a factory for school kids to come into a factory and inspectors. So this is a small kid who came to factory and asked me this question.
Yeah.
Do you have little bit of preservative or no preservatives? You're actually asking me the same question now. At ID, we actually fight a war against chemicals and preservatives in the food. So the answer is 0 preservatives.
Understood. Well, that is very well put, Mr. Mustafa. Also, I'm trying to understand what kind of marketing strategies will you adopt to, promote your product, because there'll be something will be like changing the market landscape for masalas altogether. So, what kind of marketing strategy will you be taking up?
Our USP would be chemical-free or pesticide-free, this one, and 0 chemicals, and most importantly, fresh masalas is USP.
Understood. And
the masala powder, the masala paste, it's a completely innovative, different product. The same in the masala paste, our grandmothers used to make at home using that stone grinders at home, right, or stone plates at home, the rollers and plates, right?
Right.
That's what we plan to use in the masala paste category.
Understood. And lastly, Mr. Mustafa, my pressing question to you would be that when do you plan to, list yourself? Any recent plans that you've come up with to raise funds via IPO?
We are looking at IPO in 3 years. So we wanted to exit FY27 with a 1,000 crore plus run rate. with a high double-digit EBITDA. That's when we will go for IPO.
Understood. I take your points. 3 years yet to go for for ID Fresh Foods IPO. Well, Mr. Mustafa, thank you so much for taking our time and speaking with us at NDTV Profit. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you again for this wonderful opportunity. God bless you all. Jai Hind.